don't eat the tennis ball. You're supposed to chase the tennis ball. How about this one? You want to chase this one? No? Bruin. Alrighty then. Alright, so obviously just took Bruin to the park. Went to the gym. I am very sleepy, as you can probably tell by my eyelids that aren't doing their job really well. They don't want to open for some reason. I didn't sleep particularly well last night. I'm not really sure why, but I just didn't. Oh, God. Very sore. I trained legs this morning. So I wasn't actually going to record anything today, but I'm doing an overnight shift tonight. One tonight, one tomorrow night. I'm in the medical ICU tonight and general floor tomorrow. But I'm on a research rotation right now, technically, but also on backup. So essentially what that means is if someone can't come in for a shift that they're needed, like a call day, post-call day, or a night shift, then we have a Jeopardy system, which usually gets called first, but this was I guess, kind of a planned absence, without getting too deep into it. So I got called first, and if Jeopardy got called first, I think that's a lot of Jeopardy, a lot of overnights for people to kind of do. So that's why they have the backup system. I would have loved to not do it, but at the same time, it's helpful for the program, and it's helpful for the people that are actually on Jeopardy to have some help, frankly. So, it is what it is. I'm not particularly broken out about it. I really don't love nights. I don't think anybody does, really. But some people like it more than others. I dislike it more than others. One, because I'm terrible at switching my schedule. And two, yes, it's snowing outside. And two, it can kind of mess with my diabetes. It messes with the diabetes less if I'm on top of it. But my sleep schedule is always messed up. But hopefully only 2 nights, won't be that bad. Tonight is theoretically 9 to 9. Depends on how many patients we admit, how long rounds go. If we admit nobody, I get to go home at like 7:15 maybe. But I'm not gonna hold my breath. The latest I've left for an overnight from ICU is like 9:30, I suppose. So hopefully I don't break that record, but we'll see. Hopefully, as well, I can sneak in a nap, because again, I got like 6 hours of sleep last night, which doesn't sound that bad, but for somebody who likes to get 8 or 9 every night, it's not a lot. So hopefully I can sneak in a nap in. I haven't eaten yet today, and it's like 10:30. Maybe that's why I'm tired, or the lack of sleep. Anyway, I am going to find something to eat. I'm going to go try to take a nap. Got to bring Bruin to Uncle Derek's tonight as well, because the missus also is working overnight these next 2 nights. So, really, we're not going to be able to handle him, but good thing we have Derek. He loves Bruin, and Bruin loves going over there. It's like vacation for him. So, alright, I'm going to go eat. I'm going to try to sleep as much as I can. I've got like 5 hours open to sleep, but, I'm bad at naps. And we'll hope for the best. So I can't tell you how much better I feel after a shower and some food. Like $1 million. Even my mind is much more clear.
Gives me the chance to do the things that I needed to do over the course of the day with this guy. Some places it doesn't let him in. Oh, mom's back. We're leaving. He got really disappointed because Petco's right behind me, and we didn't go in. Sorry, bud. But walk with the big man, get some errands done we need to get done for the day, and then the goal is a nap. Kyrie and I both work overnight tonight, so Bruin's gonna go hang out with Uncle Derek for a few days. It's like vacation for him. He loves it. He loves Derek. So, but hopefully he sleeps while we're trying to sleep. Although my hopes are not particularly high. We'll hope for the best. So it turns out some places are dog friendly, but they don't tell you for some reason. So of the 3 places we went, the bank and the UPS store let the dog in. CVS, not so much. Wow, I am bobbling this camera. Yeah, so CVS, get it together, guys, come on. But we've been out for about a half an hour. All the errands have been completed. We'll go home. We will do our best to sleep. Maybe I shouldn't have eaten and gone for a walk. Would have been able to sleep better. Well, too late now. Alright, it seems like it's late at night. It's actually not. It's like 5:30ish right now. Out of the 5 hours I try to get to sleep, maybe 2.5, maybe 3, maybe. But I have plenty of caffeine to get me through the night, and I am certain that I will sleep like a rock when I get home tomorrow morning. The rest of the evening is pretty simple. Dinner. Wife starts her shift at 7, so I'll drive her there. We'll take Bruin after that to go hang out with Uncle Derek for the couple of nights, and then I will go to work until hopefully 8 or 8:30, but the shift is 9 to 9. Hopefully we don't get slammed with patients. I haven't checked to see how many patients are in the MICU. Hopefully a lot, so I don't admit many people, if anybody. If I admit no one, I get to go home whenever the residents get there. So like 7-ish, 7:15 maybe if somebody's late. So, fingers crossed. Not gonna happen. Not in the medical ICU. That doesn't happen. But a guy can dream. Okay. Gotta make some food. Oh, I should pack food for tonight. Crap. It's been a while since I was on nights. Actually, just a couple months. August. Yeah, so. Alright, gonna make some food and get ready to go. Alright, so it's about 8:30. Had dinner. Dropped the missus off at work. Bruin is now with Uncle Derek for the next couple of days, unfortunately. Well, it's like vacation for him. Unfortunately for me, because I'm selfish and he's my dog and I want him to be. So, yeah. Just finishing up packing my stuff. I try to leave around 8:40, just because I know I'm always 5 minutes late. I'm almost never more than 5 minutes late, but I'm like always 5 minutes late. Like if I have to start my shift at 9, I usually waltz in at like somewhere between 9:02 and 9:05. Now it's not like I have to clock in and time in and whatever, but it is kind of just like, why are you the way you are? Oh yeah, so you can see my dish thing there, dish dry rack. We haven't had a working dishwasher in 7 weeks now, so that's fun. Ugh. So, yeah, thanks, building. Appreciate it. But whatever. Alright, so the only 2 things I need to do are find my pager and 2, find my ID badge. It's in one of my jackets. I don't know which one it's in. And then get out of here. I hope I packed enough food. I think I packed enough caffeine. There's mud water well, they call it coffee, but I call it mud water. There's mud water on the units. I can't actually leave the unit, so I'm more concerned about the food thing than I am anything else. So, yeah, it's okay. I'm 215 odd pounds. I could probably afford to lose a couple. Yeah. Okay. Time to put the phone away. Time to put you away. Sorry. But yeah, time to go. Oh boy, it's been a long one. It's 4:42, and this is the first chance I've had to escape the workroom and or patient bedside. You know, the last time I was in this unit for any real period of time was in March, when it was just the start of COVID doom here in Chicago. Over the first couple of weeks in March, I watched there go from like 3 COVID patients in the ICU to where we had, gosh, I think we had 5 or 6 ICUs open, and then a step-down unit and a handful of general medical floors with COVID, and now, and I can only speak for my hospital and what I'm seeing, you know, tonight, or I guess this morning. You know, we have some COVID patients in 1 intensive care unit, and we have a general floor that is devoted to COVID patients. I don't know if there are a lot of COVID patients on that floor. I'm not on that floor, but is what it is. Like, we don't have our step-down units anymore. The cardiac ICU is no longer COVID. The neuro ICU is no longer COVID. Neurosurge ICU is no longer COVID. Ortho didn't get turned into a COVID ICU. Some of our older ICUs, like the PICU, is no longer an ICU for COVID patients. But it is what it is. Yeah, and if you can read that backwards, that's the coffee machine. That says out of order. Not what you like to see in a coffee machine at 4:45 in the morning. Ha. Alright, well, we'll power through. Back to work. I've procrastinated enough. Huh. Well, that took longer than I thought. I got 4 patients last night. One of them was complicated. I think the other 3 pretty straightforward, actually. That being said, we rounded for a very long time. We rounded for almost 2 hours on those 4 patients. So if rounds start at 8, and it's, what's today? Sunday. Rounds start at 8. It's Sunday, so we'll call it 8:15. Almost 2 hours later, and it's a 10-minute drive from the hospital. Yep, you guessed it. It's almost 10:30 in the morning. Now, ordinarily it wouldn't be so bad, because usually we do ICUs all in a row. But I have a general medical shift tonight, which does not start at 9 p.m. It actually starts at 7 p.m. So if my math is correct, I have to be back at the hospital in less than 9 hours. Fun. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash my face, brush my teeth, take a shower, and try to cram 30-ish hours of sleep into the next 6, or maybe 7. Probably 7. Yeah, and then I'll have a couple days off to recover before I probably have to do this again. But nothing's in the books yet, We're okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna call it here, because I don't know if I have the brain power to continue recording. I don't know if my phone has the power to continue recording. Yeah, and I'm exhausted and I need to do stuff before I just fall asleep in my car. So, thank you for hanging out for the day. I wish I could show you more stuff in the hospital. You just can't. You know, I can't just film stuff and be doing stuff. You know, I'm the senior. I wish I could do more. I really do. You don't really get a good idea of what it's like when I go and do these shifts. You don't get a good idea, you know, what my day's actually like in the hospital, like what I actually do there. It's tough. I wish I could give you more, but I can't. Maybe one day I will be able to. But today is not that day, unfortunately. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed whatever little clip of my life you could get, or you got today, whenever it is you're watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you guys have a terrific rest of your day.